All right, welcome to Eastridge High School.
Hey, a beautiful night. Could you order better weather for opening night of football in high school in Kentucky?
Absolutely not.
Beautiful field. We've been greeted and made welcome here at Eastridge High School, our third event on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network. And tonight, Eastridge hosting Morgan County. It promises to be a real good ball game. 2 years ago, Eastridge went to Morgan County. Morgan County beat them by one score. Uh, then Well, vice versa. Easter is they've had the 2 years, and each time the home team has won by one score.
Yeah, what a great game. Boy, what a beautiful field. I'm telling you what, we talked about when we came here how good they had this field, what the shape it was in. We're super excited as we'll getting ready for some football action, Eugene.
Well, we don't do a whole lot of games with natural turf anymore. And when you see this natural turf and the condition it is in, I'll tell you what, it brings back memories of having to paint the field and all that stuff back in my young days. But nonetheless, we've got a very important football game. Both these teams, they want to get to the next level.
Oh, absolutely.
And East Ridge, they're going to start tonight with a freshman quarterback. His first high school football game, he's going to start at quarterback, and that's Kanan Ramey. And then Morgan County's going to come in with Cooper Fleming and Connor Fleming, and they are a duo of passing and rushing the football. And Morgan County, both teams are running a little bit of the veer offense out here in the pregame, so I think this game will move along pretty fast with a lot of running.
You think they're going to run the ball tonight?
I think,
Just maybe.
Hey, the over-under in passing is going to be 9. Okay, and here we go with Eastridge is going to, they've got some of their final warm-ups. They're going to be taking the team off to the locker room. There's a lot of big games tonight. It's opening night in high school football. Also in West Virginia, it's the final week of the preseason. There's a lot of scrimmages going on there. But tonight, and we'll have our scoreboard up as soon as we get the finals in for you. We'll have Betsy Lane is at Prestonsburg. Floyd County Central is at Paintsville. Harlan is at Knott County Central. Lawrence County at Martin County. Phelps at Pineville. Pike County Central at Greenup. I'd like to see that one. Pikeville is at Christian Academy at Louisville. Pikeville's got. We're going to find out real quick about Pikeville tonight. They lost a lot last year at graduation, but the Christian Academy of Louisville is one fine program. Ryland County is at McGoffin County, and we'll have the McGoffin County Hornets next week as they travel to Floyd County Central. We'll have that game on Appalachian Prep Sports Network. Williamsburg is at Leslie County. North Laurel is at Perry County Central. And then tomorrow night, Hazard is at Montgomery County. And then the Blue-White Bowl at Shelby Valley. And that's going to feature Johnson Central and Letcher County at 6 o'clock start. And following that, the Ironton Tigers is coming to town to take on the Shelby Valley Wildcats. And Shelby Valley, it's, if you're going to get better, you got to get better by playing the best. And that's what Coach told us here at Eastridge this early when we were talking to him, because last week he went down and, he wanted a better outcome than his scrimmage with Pikeville, but he came away with some things that with this ball club that he thought would make them better, and that's the way you do it. And so I'm anxious tonight to see some of these players that are very young and very talented, and these two teams, and goodness gracious, the summer is gone and back in school and back on the football field. We have volleyball on Tuesday night, had soccer last night, and football tonight, so you never know where we're going to be.
A lot of different. The thing we believe in is you got to cover every sport, Eugene. You can't just cover football or basketball. We've got athletes all over that just need exposure, and that's why we started Appalachian Prep Sports, is to give these student athletes exposure.
You talk about athletes. I like what Mark Easterling has done by labeling his players instead of saying fullback, halfback, running back. He's got A by a couple of names there, and and that's Noah Sweeney and Connor Fleming. And what he means by that, by putting an A by their position, means they're athletes. They can play anywhere. And, you can just put them anywhere you want to in the offense, whether it's be wide receiver, running back, fullback, tight end. You can do anything in a playbook with your reverses or anything like that. And I'm anxious to see both these teams tonight as they do a variation of the veer. And we're counting it down to kickoff. We're about 13 minutes away. And we're going to take our first break here in the halftime. Oh, it's the pregame, I'm sorry. As we get things lined up, and it will be Morgan County taking on Eastridge here at Eastridge High School.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable. Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606-477-8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development. All right, Eugene, we're back here. I tell you what, man, I'm just excited to be at Eastridge. Been a while since we've been here.
I'm a football man, so I'm.
You just like that football stuff, don't you? Now I'm more of a basketball guy, but this is perfect weather for football.
Thursday,
now that we got set up.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday night. I'm a football guy. But anyway, let's take a look at Morgan County. Entering his 10th season coaching the Cougars is Mark Easterling. And tonight he is going to be looking at starters and his starters on offense. One of the running backs is going to be sophomore number 7, Keaton, and number 13, Cooper Fleming, and Cooper is a quarterback. Trayvon Steyer, he's the senior, and he will be. I'll have to check that and see. There's a number change. I'll get that for you. But then we talk about the 2 athletes that he marked that's going to be carrying the ball a lot of tonight. That's going to be number 22, Connor Fleming. He is a senior. And number 24, Noah Sweeney, also a senior. So Morgan County with a lot of depth in there with those seniors, that a lot of experience, and then there's depth coming from behind them. And we'll see some of those younger players tonight as well. So we look at the lineman. At center is going to be Junior Arnett. At left tackle is going to be Tanner Sparks. At left guard is going to be number 78, Hunter Lewis. At the right tackle is going to be number 66, Jace Atkins. And at the left tackle is going to be number 54, Tanner Sparks. And looking at those linemen, you've got Atkins is a senior, Lewis is a junior, Napier is a senior, and Sparks is a junior. And Kelton King, I think we'll see some of him as well. Just some very talented young players with some important experienced players as Morgan County looks to get on the road, get a win. And if they do, it'll be the first time that these two teams playing each other would win on the home team's field.
Oh, wow. I tell you what, it is amazing. Already first week of the season, Eugene.
Most of the time, and we've done this, I don't know, well, I've done it for a long time, either as a coach or as a player, coach, and announcer. But this is the time of year where a lot of times the game doesn't start on time because of heat index.
Yeah.
They're worried about the temperature, and they're having automatic timeouts at the 6-minute mark with mandatory water breaks. Hey, I don't think we'll see anybody cramping up tonight. It's going to be cool, and it's just a nice little breeze as we sit high atop of Eastridge Stadium here. And as you said it, and they have done some work on this field. It is for natural service. It doesn't get any better in high school.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And like you said, you don't see it much anymore. I mean, we were talking about it last year in a game. How many grass fields are there left?
Well, in Pike County, Phelps is one.
Yeah.
Eastridge and Pike County Central.
Yeah.
But, if you look at Betsy Lane has
Turf.
Turf, Prestonsburg Turf, Floyd County Central Turf,
No.
Johnson Central Turf.
Paintsville's grass.
Yes.
No, they turfed. They turfed it. Yeah.
So, anyway, we've got football. One way or the other, we're going to get it going. And right now, as you can see, the Junior ROTC is taking the American flag and the state flag of Kentucky, the Commonwealth of Kentucky. And we'll have our national anthem, and then we'll have the starting lineups for Eastridge, and then the kickoff on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem by the Eastridge Warrior Band under the direction of Miss Emily Addis.
Beautiful rendition of the national anthem by the Eastridge Warrior Band.
You may now retake your seats.
We'll focus our camera to the north end of the stadium, and you'll see the big Eastridge helmet. And the Warriors will be coming through just momentarily. But in the meantime, let's meet the starting lineups for offensively for the Warriors. At running back, you will have Taylon Jordan. Cole Ratliff will also be there, number 3. Jordan will be wearing number 7. Running back, Caden Stewart. He's be wearing number 13. He's a junior. Tight end will be Michael Blair, a 6'1 junior. The wide receivers, Aiden Mullins. And you're going to see wide receiver Wilson Silas, and quarterback, as we mentioned earlier, freshman will be Kanan Ramey, and he'll be wearing number 2. And I was kind of joking with Coach when we first got here, Thomas, and I said, I wonder what will be going through his mind, a freshman getting the start and being named the starter early. There's been no pretense about it. He is going to be the person, if he stays healthy, he's going to be the person to run this Eastridge offense for the next 4 years.
Well, think about it. How much jitters does he have right now? I would say quite a bit coming out of the helmet here.
Yeah, they're all inside, and I like that. Boy, that's a nice prop.
Yeah.
But the schools that we're attending and calling games are really doing things right for their athletes.
It's all about recognition. Every school, every kid, they want that recognition, Eugene.
And we want to welcome our fans
from
Morgan County tonight. They will be joining us, the ones that couldn't make the trip. We gave them the opportunity to share and like our page on Appalachian Prep Sports Network. But as I mentioned, Mark Easterling entering his 10th season. And Donnie Burdine entering his 5th season as the head coach at Eastridge.
And there,
fireworks on display.
Eastridge hits the field. This is the second time we've covered Eastridge in this week.
Yeah, we had the volleyball team at Shelby Valley the other night. They played well, but they just a little bit more experience, Shelby Valley, and we said it on air. Eastridge just needs a little more time in the gym.
Absolutely. But you've seen flashes. That third set was amazing.
Right.
They really gave Shelby Valley a run.
And I think that's one thing that their coach was happy with, is that they didn't just lay down and give up after losing the first 2 sets. But tonight we've got high school football, and we're getting ready for the coin toss.
Well, listen, there's going to be a couple teams get beat by Shelby Valley this year in volleyball. They're a really, really good team.
You were out late last night and watched the outstanding boys soccer match, didn't you?
Hey, man, oh, man. I got back home at 11:30 from Belfry. If you watched a classic, and I'm going to be the first to admit I'm not a soccer fan. But, man, I was in it.
That way, aren't you?
I was in it when that penalty kicks. I said, maybe they should do away with all the other stuff and just do penalty kicks. That was so much excitement at the end of the game. Ended in a 1-1 tie. Then they played a 5-minute overtime. Then they went into penalty kicks. And what a penalty kick is for non-soccer fans like me until last night, 5 players are picked off of each team. They rotate. Each gets a kick from probably, I don't know how far, close.
It's about 12 yards.
12 yards. And then whoever scores the most, well, just so happened they scored the exact same, 4 out of 5 for both teams. And so then they went into sudden death.
So deja vu all over again.
Absolutely. And what a save by Will Coleman to win it. He is our player of the game.
Ian Ramey is one of the captains for East Ridge, ranked number 63, also number 56, Morgan Sloan, senior, and number 3, Cole Ratliff. Those are the captains for East Ridge. I'm a little blocked by the players on McGoffin County. I do see that 22, Connor Fleming, and 24, Noah Swinney are acting as captains tonight. And Thomas, can you see the
22? No, I can't.
I got that. The 2 on the left. I haven't got
I
the
can't
numbers
see
yet.
them.
But anyway, 4 captains for Morgan County that can speak out tonight. In high school, they are the ones that can talk to the officials. And
you as mentioned Eastridge, we got Talon Jordan. That's his name now. Had a name change. It says Hopkins on the screen. We apologize. He ranked 18th in the state in 2A last year in rushing yards, 91 attempts, 866 yards, and 10 touchdowns.
Well, we talked to him at Shelby Valley the
Absolutely.
other night. He was ready. Friday night, couldn't get here fast enough for him, could it?
No. And then on defense, our focus is going to be on Ian Ramey, the leading tackle, returning in tackles with 50 tackles, 40 of them solo, 10 assisted for Ian Ramey. Class of 2027, so that is our players to watch for Eastridge. I want to apologize right off the bat to Morgan County. We had no pictures, so.
But we did get starting lineups from.
And that's huge.
I had a nice talk with Coach Mark Easterling this morning, and he was excited to get up here and play. And I think he appreciated the fact that we were going to be here and would cover the game for his fans that could not make the trip. You get off work at 5 o'clock, it's going to be hard to get to East Ridge from West Liberty at 7:30. So welcome, Morgan County. We'd ask you to like and share our page.
We're going to be covering a lot of sports. Absolutely. Follow us, because there's going to be, anytime your Cougars come to the 15th region, there's a good opportunity that APSN will be there.
And they do get a notification of anything that we're going to be broadcasting if they follow us.
Absolutely. Going to post out the volleyball schedule tomorrow for the rest of the season. We've got all dates are now confirmed. Still finalizing the soccer schedule, so that'll be posted. And I'm about 90% done with football, so we'll have it, all of them out. So you'll know where we're going to be every week, every time.
And for our local people, we also want you to like, follow, and share our page, Appalachian Prep Sports Network, because we will be covering teams across Pike County and the 15th region. Floyd County, we're there next week in Floyd County. And just exciting time. And I told you about some of the big games tonight. One of the games I've really got my eye on tonight is the Pikeville and Christian Academy out of Louisville.
Yeah, that'd be a big one.
I want to see how that matches up. And also tonight you have You have Betsy Lane at Prestonsburg.
Now that when you start off with an in-county rivalry right off the bat, that's something. Yeah, yeah. And let's throw a little twist in there for those that don't know. Betsy Lane's coach was a star quarterback for what high school?
Prestonsburg.
Prestonsburg, absolutely.
It's just a shame they didn't play on homecoming.
Yeah, that would have been the only thing better, right?
He could have got his homecoming badge and coached against them. Eastridge won the toss. They are actually deferred to the second half and back deep for them. I see Talon Jordan wearing number 7. He's on the right hash. And across the way, it looks like senior Cooper Fleming wearing number 13. And kicking off for Morgan County is going to be, kicking off for Morgan County is going to be 62, Brody Ison.
We've got the end zone cam. You got a quick glimpse of it. So when they were going toward the south end of the field, we'll be able to see it from high above the back of the end zone.
A short kick picked up by Eastridge, trying to turn the corner and nowhere to go. And the ball is going to be at about the 21-yard line. And for Eastridge, that was Cole Ratliff on the carry. I identified him as number 13 a minute ago, but it's number 3. I do apologize. I left my glasses in the car. So Eastridge will have it 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line, and we're ready for our first play from the line of scrimmage. And look for it to be a veer, or maybe with a brand new quarterback at first game ever, I might just run a dive play off the offense.
Yeah, just get his nerves settled, right?
Get a handoff, and get to feel the game.
I bet he's not throwing the ball right here.
So they're in a little bit of a wing, and they're going to shift and overload to the right side. And we've got a whistle and a stoppage. Oh, they had the yard marker in the wrong place. And so that took the element of surprise out of the overload.
The shift, yep.
So they're just going to stay in it and run their play. That's probably a dive to the side. And they're going to run it away from the strong side and getting up to the 25-yard line. A pickup of about
4
or 5 yards. And
yeah, 5.
So we'll give him his first carry, and we'll get him down with 4 yards. Second play from the line of scrimmage, good yardage for the Warriors, and that's going to be enough for the first down as they just lined up and knocked them off the ball.
That's number 3, Eugene.
That is Cole Ratliff, the junior. And he's going to come away with 7 yards on that play. So the ball is going to be up to about the 34-yard line. Running a little bit of a wing offense, and here comes the overload again. You can see Morgan County, they are flipping their defensive ends, and I think probably had too many men in the backfield.
Yep.
Or did Morgan County jump? I think Morgan County might have jumped.
Look, Morgan County did jump. They got Eastridge clapping. But we'll get the signal right here. Offsides, Morgan County.
Offsides on the defense.
So now they're going the right way with it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make a statement here that we need officials.
Absolutely.
If you're young, you can even get college credit now if you'll get your officiating license. And they're going to run the quarterback.
Nice dive straight ahead. Looks like a gain of probably what it looks like about
5.
5 more.
No, actually 9.
Wow.
What a spot. Actually it was not.
Gain of 4, 5 off the penalty, right?
5 yards was on the penalty.
Yep.
So 2 carries, 11 yards for Cole Ratliff. Morgan County playing a 54 defense, 5 defensive linemen with the end standing up. They do not flop with the power this time. And this is going to be a pass wide open and catching the ball, and it's a race to the end zone. But being brought down is going to be Aiden Mullins. A pass completion of 34 yards.
Big time play there. Caught them. They had run that same formation, what, 3 or 4 times, Eugene?
Well, yeah, and you run the ball. You get the defense to kind of bite into it. That when they pin their ears back and they want to get into their gap protection.
Here we go with another shift. They're overloading this right side again.
And they're going to run an inside reverse, and they're going to go for a touchdown.
He's gone.
Jordan from 26 yards out. Eastridge on the board first with 9:40 left to play here in the first quarter. That was some outstanding blocking, too. Whoever pulled and got the kick-out block did a great job.
Absolutely, and you can go back and watch it right here. Well, now, they kind of startled me there. I was not expecting that.
So Eastridge is going to line up and go for 2. So how important was the first possession with a freshman quarterback to go 80 yards for a touchdown?
Well, let him get his confidence underneath him. The pass was a big play.
Morgan County's got all 11 defenders within 3 yards of the ball. Eastridge is going to throw it again. And again, it's successful. This time it goes to Cole Ratliff. And it is now 8-0 Eastridge with the early lead. We'll be back after this on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable. All right, we are back here as I'm working to update the scoreboard, so just bear with us just a second. We got to work out the early season jitters too, right?
Yes, we do. So Eastridge set to kick off. Morgan County will have their first possession. They got their speedsters back to return the ball. Nice kick. It's going to drive all the way back to the 15-yard line. And coming up the field with it is going to be number 24 for Morgan County. That is Noah Sweeney. And knocked out of bounds around their own 33-yard line. So Morgan County starts with good field position in their first possession. So we're going to see more of the same of what we saw in that first drive. These two offensive teams are
mirror images, right?
Well, yeah, in a way, they really are. That's a good way of putting it.
Both of them like to run the ball.
Yeah, Eastridge did throw it and got the set in deep territory, set up for the touchdown. But the running play set up that pass, though. So here is a lateral. That goes out to Sweeney. He's brought down from behind. Small pickup of 2 yards.
Just as we said, they're going to run the ball. What do they do?
They throw it, I think.
Yeah, but that was really like a backwards pass.
I don't know. Is that considered a run or?
I don't know.
Like a tall sweep or something, or is that
Could've.
Actually a pass? We'll call it a pass completion.
So you're trying to break that over-under on 9 already, right?
Right, I am.
Okay. All right, here it is. It looks 2nd and 8.
Same formation. And they're going to get straight up the middle and breaking through with daylight in front of him. Kevin Keaton, and he is going to be caught from behind at the wall. Oh, he got in there. That was also the official that went tumbling. Oh, wow, what a breakthrough. Keaton. A 65-yard touchdown. It took them 59 seconds to score. We may be seeing more points than we thought tonight.
Yep, exactly. And
with Eastridge already a 2-point conversion, It looks like Morgan County is going to attempt the same. Keevan Keaton.
What happens here?
In the pistol. Same play.
Didn't get that. Eastridge jumped all over it. 8-6.
8:41 left to play here in the first period. It is Eastridge 8, Morgan County 6. We'll take a short break and be back with a kickoff on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606-477-8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development. All right, Eugene, we are back here.
8:41 left to go in the first period. Already, each team with a touchdown. Eastridge leads at 8-6 with the 2-point conversion being successful. Junior Arnett to kick off for the Cougars.
Puts a big boot into that one.
And it's going to be taken at the 28-yard line, and Eastridge with some daylight. There's going to be a hold or illegal block in the back. And it's going to be, that was Ratliff on the return. But I think it's going to be illegal use of the hands against Eastridge. Or did they get it on the defensive team? Oh, it's against Eastridge. So they're going to mark it from the spot of the foul, which will be the 34-yard 10-yard penalty, so Eastridge will have their second possession starting 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. As scores start coming in, we'll pass them along to you. Eastridge, they're going to quarterback keep up the middle.
Gain.
And he just gets in behind those big old guys on the offensive line and chugs it up there for about 6 yards.
But number 79 just made a hole. He was just chugging away up front. Who is 79 from on the line, Eugene?
That is Daniel Allen, a junior.
Let me tell you what, he was pushing away.
We give it to the first man through. And it's going to be about a yard short of the
Didn't
first
fool
down.
anybody on that one, did they?
Getting up is going to be Ratliff. I've got him now with 14 yards on 3 carries. 3rd down and 2 coming for the Warriors. And they're going to run that quarterback sneak in. Ramey falls forward, gets the first down near the 35-yard line. So the Warriors keep the chains moving.
He jumped right behind Allen right there and just put his hand on his back, and off they went.
You know, that's really, really smart right there, because I think if you got that kind of line, you got that kind of motion, even though you're in your own territory, that you had 2 downs to get a yard.
I agree.
And I don't see any play unless there's a breakdown where Eastridge will be at stop for, in the backfield. What about Morgan County as well? They have outstanding offenses. And there goes a flag.
The snap went.
Let's
see what the call is.
Be illegal shift or illegal, maybe too many men.
Illegal motion.
Trust me, Thomas.
You've done this a couple times.
You know where I'm at Thursday through Monday. Watching football. So they get to do the down over. It'll be 1st and 15 now. And the ball is going to be spotted at the 25-yard line, on the 30-yard line.
Hey, don't forget, hit that like and share. Let's get these numbers up for these people. For these young student athletes. Let's get these numbers up. Let's go.
See if they put the ball up in the air again. No, they're going to run his power to the right side. And that's going to be the quarterback carrying the ball. And he's taking some pretty good hits here early, but I'll tell you what, he's showing some promise, isn't he?
He's so pumped up right now, he's probably not feeling one of those, Eugene. This is what he's been made for, right? He's lived for this moment, and he's there.
Well, I had the privilege to substitute for one of his teachers for several weeks at the end of his 7th grade year. He excels in the classroom, I'll tell you that right now. And they're going to make him come off the field.
Looks like he's got blood on his elbow, maybe.
And so that's why when you're the number 2 quarterback, you're one play away from being the number 1 quarterback.
There you go. Get him sprayed and taped up real quick.
That started, what, in the early 80s, the blood-borne pathogen?
Yeah.
You can bet this. Oh, there's movement. They didn't call it, did they?
Looked like he went on looked like the quarterback.
A silent count?
Well, I think the quarterback and the center was on a different snap count than everybody else.
Maybe it was planned.
Might have been.
I thought they jumped, but obviously the ball was snapped before.
Now we go 3rd and 5 right here.
And it's manageable. 3rd and 5 is pretty manageable.
8-6 is your score. You see it on the Extreme Contracting scoreboard at the bottom of the screen. Got a couple new sponsors coming on next week, Eugene, so we're super excited.
And that caused Morgan County to jump with a hard count.
Nice hard count. The line stayed still, and Morgan County jumped, and that'll get them the first down.
It's going to be close.
Oh, wait a minute.
First down.
Yep, first down. I was a little worried there.
The ball had to get to the.
What do you think about
line.
the new thing in the laser measurement now? Have you seen that?
Well, if
Instead of the old chains, they've went away from the chains. I seen. It's a virtual measurement, they're calling it.
Well, they run the old crossbuck or inside reverse, whatever you want to call it. And
nice
it'll
run
be a gain
right there.
of 6 yards as Cole Ratliff.
You know, in today's technology, I always said there's got to be a better way than 2 sticks on a chain.
Well, how can you get the advantage being the home team? Won't be long. It'll be at the high school level.
Oh, yeah. 8-6.
Well, that yellow line that they imposed on the screen is as accurate as anything.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, we're not there yet. It's a little outside our operating budget, Eugene.
Ramey with a
great
pass over the middle, breaking and tackle and getting inside the 30-yard line is going to be Aiden Mullins. So a pickup of 24 yards for Mullins. So he has caught 2 passes. And he's got 2 passes for 58 yards.
You know, talking to Coach before the game, he said, I hope we don't throw it at all. Look here.
And I've got an injured player from Morgan County. Looks like he's rolled an ankle. But that was nothing more than a tight end isolation.
Oh, exactly.
In other words, one-on-one. And he really, I don't know if he's designed with a slant. It may have been pre-called, but you can also, here's the inside reverse again, and it looks like it might break, but no.
Great tackle right there by Morgan County. That's number 28.
That's Alex Lee.
Nice tackle.
And he was second on the team last year in tackles with 35.
Because honestly, I thought he was gone, Eugene. When he hit the hole, I thought, here's 6.
What I was getting ready to say about that pass, a lot of times, if the linebacker is to your outside, you break it inside. If he comes to the inside, you break it to the sideline. And that time, the middle was wide open. They'll come back to that at some point in time when they need it. But I'm impressed with Ramey and the way that he has run this offense in the first 2 series. As you can see the clock winding down under 3 minutes, and there is a straight handoff to Ratliff. He's going to get at least 8. So he's got
that's been a pretty good 1-2 punch out of the backfield.
He's got 5 carries for 28 yards unofficially by this unofficial statistician. Well, Ramey's got to be in good shape because he's coming all the way to the sideline to get the plays. Approaching the 2-minute mark. Each team scored in their first possession. Eastridge overloads the right side. Trying to jump Morgan County off sides. It's not going to work this time. They are frozen in their tracks. And they call the play from the sideline, and it's going to be the sweep. And it's going to be a holding call. It'll come back no matter where it goes. And that tackle was a little bit outside the sideline, but no flag on that. But I think it's going to be coming back with a penalty against Eastridge. Well, I could hear that. Did you hear it? It was a player for Eastridge did not have their mouthpiece in. Coach Burdine is yelling out who didn't have their mouthpiece in, and well, I tell you what, that's a big penalty. Instead of it being 1st and 10 from inside the 15-yard line, we're going to go back to 3rd and 10. Actually, 3rd and bigger penalty than I thought. 3rd and 12.
No, they're moving up. It's 3rd and 10.
Okay.
Our spotter moved back too far.
Clock continues to run. 2 receivers coming to the bottom of your screen. 1 wide receiver, and that might be to set up a run. And it does with the quarterback, Ramey. Cuts it to the outside, hurdles the tackler, gets the first down inside the 15-yard line as Eastridge keeps on keeping on. I've got him with 3 carries for 27 yards. So he and Ratliff toting the big skin down the field. Then they are 2 of 2 passing for, or actually 3 of 3 passing for 58 yards plus the 2-point conversion from 3 yards out, so 61 yards passing. Some confusion on the Morgan County defense. Now they get it lined up. Ramey looks to throw, throws it to the flat this time. And not going to be much there.
In fact, may have lost it. No.
And that was going to be Taylon Jordan. And he's going to get only a couple. Nice recovery by Morgan County's defense.
Yeah,
because
he was open.
Whoever the defensive captain was, you could hear him up here making the call for the guy to get outside, and they defended that play well. I like it out here.
I do too.
I can hear the coaches and
hear
the players. You can hear the pads thump a little bit. 15 seconds now left to go in the first quarter. Jordan in motion coming from left to right. And Ramey is going to keep it, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and gang tackle. Don't bring that in here.
Yeah, that play did not.
Yeah, that was Napier.
Yep.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. The score, Eastridge 8, Morgan County 6. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606-477-8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development. All right, Eugene, we're back here getting ready to start the second quarter. As they've switched ends of the field, we'll follow East Ridge down. Morgan County's already there.
I have been very much impressed with the offense of East Ridge.
Well, I go both teams.
Well, yeah.
I think Morgan County's got a quick strike offense, man.
And leading the way, the freshman quarterback, Kanan Raymond. I've got him for 27 yards in his carries so far in the ball game. And he's going to keep it, and he's going to throw it, and the ball is stripped. Nice defensive play. And that was something like you would like to see, that RPO, run pass option.
Yep.
But Carson Napier was in there to, that was Napier that came over and just swiped the ball out of the hands of the East Ridge player, which was Aiden Mullins, number 5.
Fourth down right here. East Ridge is going to go for it.
Second quarter action for you.
Hit that like and share button, folks.
Let's see if they just straight throw it. He's going to roll with the option to run, and he's going to keep it. Ramey, now he throws it, and it is going to be complete at the goal line. Touchdown, East Ridge. Now that run pass option for a freshman to recognize that he didn't have the yardage and he spotted the receiver, and East Ridge goes up 14-6. And I will say this, Thomas, this was on the offensive line for not getting downfield.
Yeah.
So East Ridge going for the 2-point conversion. Ramey, it's quarterback draw. And he's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And that makes it 16-6. East Ridge here on the reservation. And we'll take an opportunity to take this break as we see the fireworks go off. This is the Appalachian Prep Sports Network. Emma, what you looking for someone in particular?
Yeah, I found him. Chase.
Sweeney?
Number 66.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable. All right, Eugene, we are back here 16-6 with just minutes into the second quarter.
So far, it's been nothing but offense.
Well, just 15 seconds into the second quarter.
Yeah. Glad you said that. I'll get that down here.
Hey, I'm no Ronnie Paul, but hey, I'm all right to keep around, I guess.
Yeah, I miss him. Not more about that in a minute. Morgan County with a nice return.
Yeah, absolutely.
Getting knocked to the ground is going to be Sweeney across the 35 up to about the 37, 38-yard line. We do want to wish Ronnie Paul and his family the best. They're going through a tough time right now with some illness, and hopefully he'll be back with us soon. So 1st and 10, Morgan County.
Don't forget, hit that like and share. I keep saying that. You know, we're a new company, new streaming. We're here to stay, and we're going to make sure that we're covering all schools and all sports. That's the difference, Eugene.
Toss sweep. And taking it around the left side is going to be number 28, Alex Lee.
I'm serious. I want to do a golf match.
I want to play golf.
Well, you can watch them play golf here on APSN.
You gonna get a cart and follow me around?
That's what I think. Yeah. So I'll put you on air. No, I've got it in my mind. I really want to do that.
I'd like to get better with my back and be able to play in the Jenkins Basketball Invitational Golf Tournament.
Here we go. Morgan County again, ready to attack.
And they're going to give it to the first man through. He's
No.
losing. No, nice pitch. They run the option. And the ball is going to get across the 45 to the 47-yard line.
Looks like he maybe a yard short. Boy, I love it when you hear the coaches. You got to get off the block. That's what he said.
He's right. You know, it's the oldest cliche in football. Whoever wins the line of scrimmage wins the football game.
Yep.
And from a defensive standpoint, they might be up a little bit high. I'd have to rewatch the film, but they may be letting Morgan County get under their shoulder pads on that couple of plays that they've run up the middle. I focused on the line that time. I see that running the football is going to be Cooper Fleming, the senior.
He got the first down. It looked like a little bit of a busted play. The running back dove to the right. He turned to the left, and he just took off.
Well, you can call that a counter option, where you want the linebacker, if he's reading the backs in the backfield, and you want to maybe, if he's reading and you want to run him to the other side and then reverse out. Now, I don't know, but you can run a reverse option like that, or counter option. You're a basketball man.
That's it.
Straight handoff, trying to get the corner and trying to cut back and not able to is Morgan County. Running the football is number 24, Noah Sweeney.
Big tackle by number 55 for Eastridge.
And 55 for Eastridge is Jacoby Gibson, the junior. Sure it wasn't 56? No, it was 55. I say he plays linebacker. So 8:52, as you can see the clock at the bottom of our screen, 16-6, Eastridge.
On a running clock.
I figured this game would move pretty quick.
You're exactly right.
Well, they got a slot to the left this time. Running a little power in the backfield. And you can hear the coaches saying he jumped. I thought he did jump a little bit. But the referee did not see it that way. So
he had a better view than we did, but I'm like you. I thought he jumped.
I'd rather take the down than 1 yard than to give them another down and back them up 5.
Looks like 3rd and about 8 coming up here, Eugene.
First third down situation for Morgan County. As Cooper Fleming brings the play from the sideline. See what they dial up. See if they put it up in the air.
I want to tell everybody, if you did not watch that soccer match last night, go back and watch the boys' Belfry and Pikeville soccer game. What an amazing finish.
And they're going to run a reverse, and they've got the corner. And they've got the first down and more. And leading the way, blocking, was number 88. That's John Hilton.
Number 22 on the run.
That is Connor Fleming. And as I mentioned in the pregame, he's got, for the position, they list him as A. And I kind of looked that up. That means athlete. I can put him anywhere I want to. He's not limited to one position. So 1st and 10 for Morgan County after they faced their first third down and long.
There's a good look at the Eastridge line.
Well, in the center of that line for Eastridge is number 79, Daniel Allen, a junior.
79 and 77.
There's a backward pass. Eastridge has it smelled out and being thrown for a loss.
Great open field tackle right there, Eugene.
Yes, it was. And that was not Michael Blair.
Got a flag, too.
That was number 88, John Hilton, with the catch. And holding is the call against Morgan County. And if you're Eastridge, do you take it or do you take the down? They're going to take the yardage. So they'll walk off 10, and it'll be 1st and 20. I like our end zone camera.
Yeah, I've just got to work on it a little bit more. Once they get a little closer, we'll get a good view on it.
Okay.
It's a little too far to there. That's a long way. Let's get a good look at that. There you can see off in the distance, and we're going to have them when they come inside.
So 1st and 20 for Morgan County. And they're going to throw the ball. A screen to the left side. It was set up. They had the sideline and losing his feet on the field. The receiver, number 24, that is Noah Sweeney. And boy, had he been able to keep his feet. That'd be committed close to going all the way.
Yeah, he had the blockers out in front of him if he could have kept his foot in, Eugene.
That was a great offensive call to run the screen in that situation. And actually, it was like they faked the pass to the right and came back with the screen to the left. They had Eastridge defense where they wanted them. Second and 24. Teams that run this type of offense, they're not very comfortable when it's long distance like this. And reversing out and throwing it long. A man is open and unable to bring the ball in is Morgan County. The intended receiver was Case Rice, sophomore. I've got 2 16s on my roster. For Morgan County, help me out. I've got Drayton Stayer and Case Rice, 2 number 16s. If you can, hit the comments and let us know the correct name with the number tonight.
Hey, remember, we are an interactive broadcast. Hit us up with some comments. Let us know. Hey, also, if you're home, you've got a smart TV, put it on our YouTube channel. Throw it up on the big screen in the living room and just watch the game there.
3rd and long. They run the counter on the inside.
Great.
This time it was stopped. And I tell you, a couple of years ago, Shelby Valley made a living with that play.
Yep.
If I remember, they called it truck.
Here we go, 4th down.
For our first punt of the ball game, as we're just over 5 minutes to go in the first half.
Do they fake it?
That's awfully long to fake.
Yeah.
End over end kick, an Eastridge bounce, and they'll have to get away from it.
Yeah.
And the ball rolls dead at the 18-yard line. So Eastridge defense, the first stop, the whole thing, the first stop by either team defensively. So the offense for Eastridge on the field.
Let's check out the Eastridge cheerleaders as they're rooting on their team. There you see those ladies. We got the band here. We'll have, at halftime, we will have the dance team. They're here. Saw them earlier, Eugene. We're ready.
Mm-hmm. And hoping to have the new principal of Eastridge join us at halftime as well.
Right here, if you're Eastridge, you want to make something. Now, they got the ball to start the game, right? So they want to do something right here. before they give it back to Morgan County to start the second half.
Oh, a great defense inside by Ethan Jenkins, a sophomore, as he hit Ramey at the line of scrimmage, actually for a yard loss. Got an official's timeout. Got equipment problem. So they do not have the play clocks here at Eastridge. Usually it is the back judge that has the count going on. They just now mark the ball ready for play because there was an official timeout. Now they're going to overload to the right side with power. And they're going to run the inside reverse of their own and gets a block. That's Jordan. And he's going to be close to a first down at about the 34-yard line, 33, 34-yard line. They're going to mark his knee down at the 32, though. Oh, all the way back to the 31. Not as much as I thought he had. But he was a step away from pay dirt.
Yes, he was.
So Ramey gets to the huddle.
Still nice pickup. Setting 3rd and 4.
Still nice opening night weather.
Oh, absolutely. I was worried when we were setting up. It wasn't as nice. It was hot.
No, I can't work that hard. I can't live on peanuts and work that hard. They draw Morgan offside. That shows a lot of discipline by Eastridge. When you go up there as a quarterback, and maybe with 3:35 left to go in a half, it was probably if they don't jump, we'll take a timeout. But Morgan County jumps, and that gives them a first down. And with 3:33 and the clock running, Eastridge will have a first down. And we now have a timeout, and that's going to be called by Eastridge. 3:30 left to play. First half is 16-6. Eastridge over Morgan County. And we'll step out briefly, and we'll be back with more from Eastridge on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable. All right, Eugene, we're back here. If you're in the Shelby Valley area, stop by and see Valley Pharmacy. Do you know those people over Eugene?
I'm putting their kids through school. Just joking. Yes, I do.
Great people. Always willing to support and help. And hey, 3:30 to go here. Second quarter action.
Waiting on the ready whistle. Clock will start when the ball is snapped.
Whenever Eugene gets ready, you guys will ready.
Here is a
Nice
snap to
run
the
up
big man and running hard and getting some yardage close to a first down.
Look at our great
Going to be
run.
number 56, Morgan Sloan. It kind of fooled me and everybody else by snapping it to him. Just shy of a first down. He's got to get across the 45-yard line. Nose of the ball is at the 45-yard line. Still plenty of time and 2 timeouts for Eastridge. Going to go with a tight formation. Ramey gives the inside to Jordan. He's got some running room. Can he get outside? No. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. That'll stop the clock to set the chains. And Eastridge into Morgan County territory, trying to put an even bigger lead on the scoreboard before the half. So they set the chains and the clock's running. Probably need to have a little urgency about you right now.
2.5 minutes left here at the half.
they could snap it right now, they would have had too many men on. They still got too many men on the field. And that'll stop the ball from being
Stop
run.
the clock.
Stops the clock, gives them 5 yards, and the clock won't start until the illegal shift against. That means too many players. They had too many players on the field.
Yeah, you could see one of them running hard to get off the field, just couldn't make it. 1st and 5.
I think it might be a time to come back with that tight end isolation. Let him read the linebacker.
Yep. It's worked twice already.
They draw them off. No, they didn't step off. Here goes Ramey. Stiff arm. Cannot turn the corner. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Close to a first down. About maybe a half yard short. 2 minutes left to go in the half. I know it's early in the year, and I'm not being critical, but you got to have a hurry-up offense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a big drive right here. Could really make a difference going in the second half, like we talked about. Doesn't Morgan County get the ball to start the second half?
Yes. No.
Yeah, Eastridge got to start, right?
That'll stop the clock as they get
got the first down.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a flag on the play.
Wrong read on the field. So a flag on the play.
Thought we had the first down, Eugene. I don't believe so. No, they're going to call it on Morgan.
Face mask penalty on the Cougars.
I didn't see a preliminary on that penalty, but face mask is a major penalty of 15 yards. That puts Eastridge near the 20-yard line, even inside the 20-yard line.
Puts them to about the 15. No, 16.
129.
17. Let's get it right in a minute. I'm glad those guys are right down there on the field. They make it so much easier.
Ramey going to throw the jump pass. He's got a man in the end zone. Touchdown. They have been effective when they've thrown the ball. Another completion, this time for 16 yards. Ramey completes it to number 5, Aiden Mullins. That is his second touchdown pass of the night. That one for 16. So he's got 50 yards in receptions and 2 TDs tonight, making a bid to be our player of the game right now. I'd say it'd be between him and Ramey. What do you think?
I would think so. Definitely.
So 22-6. So a big 2-point conversion, because that could make it a 24-point lead. That means 3 touchdowns and 3 extra points for Morgan to tie. Ramey is going to be whistle. He had that quarterback draw. They had that well planned out, and he was going to walk in for the 2-point conversion. But so
is that score right?
Morgan
It should
County.
be 28, right?
It was 16-6.
Oh, okay. Well, then I am right. Here we go.
We're going to snap it to Jordan, and Eastridge players say he's in. The officials running in have not given a signal yet. We're
He's
waiting
in.
on it, and they're going to wave it off. He did not get in. So the score is going to be 22-6 with 1:12 remaining in the first half. And we'll step away for a short break, and we'll be back with the final minute 12 of the first half on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, We're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable. All right, we are back. 1:12 to go here. Eugene, I put the end zone camera at the wrong end zone, didn't I? We've not had much action down there.
Well, we've got to have both ends on cameras.
Well, that's a little more work now.
And falling on the football and covering it up, Morgan County. So they'll have just over a minute to see if they get the offense going. They're trailing now by 16 points. I looked at, you already had the 22 up on the scoreboard. When I looked at it, I thought Eastridge went up farther than 22-6.
I'm quick over here on this scoreboard, Eugene.
Our fans in Morgan County are probably saying, who's teaching that guy, who taught that guy math? And I'm going to say Eric Bartley, our halftime guest. Action's kind of slowed down a little bit for Morgan County. First two times they had the ball. First time they took it 80 yards. Second time they looked like they were going in, and Eastridge held.
Eastridge's defense buckled down here in the second quarter. Got 1:12.
And then a lot of times, Coach said if they throw it, they like to throw it deep. And they're going to run the option. And nothing there. You let them run that for that kind of yardage all night long as the clock's going down.
Timeout, Eastridge.
Just hoping somebody would miss a tackle. Second down and 8 after the timeout. Still searching for some scores. If you've got some scores and you want to pass it along to us in the comments page, please do so. This is the first time I've been to Eastridge for a football game and not be on the sideline as a coach. We were talking about it, and I'll mention it when Principal Eric Bartley joins us at halftime. Natural turf field in this area, you can't beat this one right here.
It is beautiful. They have put a lot of work into getting this ready, and it's nice.
You know what else made me happy? When it looked like Letcher County Central when we pulled in, didn't have to climb a mile to get to the press box.
Yeah.
Park the car behind the press box and
walk on in.
Walk right on in.
Absolutely.
The setup is good. And I also think they've probably done some work on the drainage here because there was times when it took a long time to dry out. Beautiful, beautiful stadium. And, you know, everybody's excited about the turf maintenance and cost and stuff. Probably in the long run is better, but there's something about seeing the green grass on a football field. Nothing going. Morgan burns another timeout. Down to 56 seconds to go, so they'll have third and long and one timeout in their pocket. Again, on the tackle for Eastridge. We've called his name a lot tonight. Number 56 for the Warriors, that's Jacoby Gibson. Plays tough in that interior part of the defense. Also, remind you, watch out for our scoreboard as scores come in tonight. We'll have the Betsy Lane Prestonsburg score for you. Floyd County Central with Paintsville. I'm interested in that score.
Well, that's got a little bit of a twist to it, too. Do you know?
No, I don't.
Paintsville's coach resigned and is now the head coach at Floyd Central.
Okay.
So and he goes back to his old stomping ground.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a twist.
Phelps, Pike County team, is at Pineville tonight. Pike County Central is at Greenup. The Musketeers of Greenup County. Pikeville is at Christian Academy of Louisville. I'm interested in that score. Christian Academy of Louisville, probably the best. Are they ranked number 1 in 2A, or is it Beechwood?
I don't know. 1, 2. I'll say that. And Belfry goes to East Carter, right?
Belfry, some polls have them as high as 4, don't they?
Yep.
And Morgan has to burn their last time out because they didn't have the look that they wanted. Tomorrow, action for you. at Montgomery County, Hazard at Montgomery County. I did not see the Recreation Bowl after that, but I know they do have a Recreation Bowl probably next week. And then at Shelby Valley tomorrow night, they have the Blue-White Bowl with Johnson Central and Letcher County Central kicking off at 6 p.m., followed by the Ironton Tigers taking on Shelby Valley High School. And Ironton, the defending 5A champions of Ohio.
Yeah.
And if you talk about Ohio football, they're, what, 4th in the nation with the number of boys that play football?
Yeah.
I was
They're going to bring a team to watch. If you want to watch football, that's it tomorrow night.
And, and I like it.
I do too.
To be the best, you have to
play the best. I agree with you.
And, you're not going to raise your expectations if you're beating people that you're supposed to beat and not playing up to the competition level.
Nope, I agree. I agree. Also, Eugene, volleyball action tomorrow, right? Pikeville's got the Tournament of Champions tomorrow in volleyball. So a lot of volleyball action as well as a lot of football action tomorrow. Big sports day here in the mountains.
He drops the football. Quarterback was on the move, and he just falls on it. And that brings up 4th down. If I'm East Ridge, I might burn a timeout right now myself. They let the clock continue to run. I'm sure they'll put some more time up on it. But the clock shouldn't stop when he fumbled. It's when he was out of bounds.
Yeah.
And so a few seconds went off after he lost the football. Pulled it down to run, Thomas, and then
just
decided I'm going to throw it.
Yeah.
After he was trying to run to the outside. Okay, so let's see what they do. They're going to mass substitutions. And they're in punt. They got the punt team on the field. This could be dangerous for Morgan County. They need to get a good kick in the air. Low snap and a nice kick that's going to come down to Jordan. And he touched it. It's a free ball. And falling on it is East Ridge. So no harm, no foul, I guess, but a flag on the play. That's usually on a punt. That's usually a defensive back holding.
Yeah.
Trying to stop the gunner from getting downfield. I am wrong, as usual. Holding? No. We have offsetting penalties. Or was both penalties against?
Nope, I did say it was holding on the Warriors.
Well, I saw face mask against McGoffin County.
Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan.
You're jumping ahead. You're jumping to the next week, right?
Yeah, we got the Hornets next week over at Floyd County Central. I'm trying to figure this out. You got a face mask and a hold. I'm thinking that they offset. The referee is waving decline. And they want a football for East Ridge.
Here we go.
Holding.
30 seconds left. Decline. All right.
No, McGoffin County does not want to punt again. Maybe both penalties were against East Ridge. I couldn't tell. 30 seconds left to go. Chance for Ramey to show off his arm, Thomas?
Could be. Don't have anything to lose. 30 seconds left, I don't believe.
They put
Be aggressive.
Jordan in motion. He's got a man on the wheel route. Down the side, it's going to be caught at about the 24-yard line. What a catch. That's Jordan.
Great call, great play right there. 17 seconds on the running clock.
Going to try it again. Ramey going to get on his horse. He's got the sideline, steps out of bounds at about the 10-yard line with 10 seconds left to play. So East Ridge in great position to get another score.
What are you saying, freshman? That didn't look like no freshman, Eugene.
Listen, he's a talented athlete.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about him for a while to come. And you could see it, like I mentioned, I had him in class as a 7th grader. You could see it, how smart he is and how much he loves sports, especially football and basketball. And he's gonna could be a generation player here.
Well, he's had a good opening night, that's for sure.
I don't know of any freshman I've ever seen have a better night on their first game ever. Jordan in motion. This time they throw the slant to the backside. They had him. And Ramey, his first misfire as he threw it behind the receiving.
That's the first one you might say he missed because everything else has been right on the money, hasn't it?
Yeah, I believe that was
Just
Stewart.
just a little behind him.
Oh, we got the same camera.
So they may look at that again.
Yeah, he was there.
They gave that motion to flooding the right side, and they had the receiver wide left, made the slant.
I tell you, I'm going to say it. I run the little fade to number 7.
Well, they're in 4 verticals right now. Got 2 receivers each side as Jordan comes in motion from right to left. Stops in the slot, and Ramey is going to run the RPO. He throws it to the end zone, and it is going to be called. Oh, dropped it at the 2-yard line with 1.9 seconds.
We got one more play.
Got a field goal kicker? Time to do it.
Yeah. Early in the season, right?
It is a lost art here in the mountains.
You don't see it. You don't see a lot of teams kicking the ball.
No, you don't.
And with the evolution of soccer, you would think you would see that kid, that kicker.
I've coached at schools where the soccer player came after he got through with soccer practice, kicked a few field goals, and then just got on the bus Friday night and went with us. He did no hitting, no running. All you got to do is 2 steps and kick. I like the idea of finding, a lot of people say, well, he didn't go through summer practice, and find me a soccer player and get him eligible. Here's RPO, the throwing backside. Jordan out of bounds over his outstretched hands.
Great effort.
He crashes into the fence, but he gets up okay. As the first half comes to an end, 22-6, Eastridge on top, Morgan County. We'll step away for a short break, and we'll come back with a very special guest here on the Appalachian Wireless, or the Appalachian, well, look at me, I'm getting fired, Appalachian Prep Sports Network. You only hear that so many times.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable. Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606-477-8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development.
Back at Eastridge High School, where the Warriors lead it 22-6 over the Cougars of Morgan County. And with us right now is new man on campus, the principal, Eric Bartley. And Eric, first of all, congratulations. I know this was one of your goals that you set in your head early in your career to be in administration, and you're going right on up the ladder. First high school position. How's the first couple of weeks going?
Eugene, first let me say thank you to Appalachian Prep Sports for coming and
and broadcasting our kids and give some exposure in East Ridge High School. But it's been great, Eugene. Kids have been really receptive. The community's been really receptive. Families have been really receptive, and we got big plans, and we're just thankful for the not only the commitment we got from the community, but the commitment we have from the Pike County Board of Education as well.
I don't know if what I'm seeing right now. Am I seeing some young ladies that their music didn't work and they are just improvising?
No, actually the speakers are a little bad, but it's playing down on the field, so they can hear it. We just can't. So they got it down pretty good. So
well, they are very talented. I can see that.
Great group of girls. Great group of girls. That's our dance team.
Well, East Ridge High School, I don't think they could have searched the nation and got a better guy than you to be their leader. And we want to wish you the best and everything that you do. I know sports is not the most important thing, but it's the front door.
Absolutely.
If your sports teams are performing well, your school does well.
100%, Eugene. You know, we're trying to build those traditions back that East Ridge has had in the past. When I was coming up and playing, this was a tough draw for anybody to come up here and have to try to sneak a win out. But like I said, we're just trying to build on past traditions and start some new ones with our football team. Coach Burdine has done an amazing job. The kids have worked extremely hard. Brand new stencil in the middle of the field out there. The
field, beautiful.
Field looks great. It's in great condition. Just like you was talking about earlier, I know turf's the current fad, but nothing like coming and the smell of grass and outdoors for fall. So
it takes me back in my days when I had to paint the field.
Absolutely, it's a job.
It's hard work.
But like I said, Coach Burdine and his staff, they've done an amazing job. They're actually the ones that painted the stencil out there, so they're doing great things. But we got great programs up here, Eugene. We've got great faculty, great staff, and we've got great teachers. We've got a lot of different programs going on right now. We've got archery now. We're starting a wrestling team back up this year. We're getting ready to start a robotics club. Volleyball is doing very well. Numbers are great. They had a tough week this week going to Shelby Valley Tuesday night and then Pikeville Thursday night, so they're grinding it out. But they're working really hard, and we got a lot of great programs going. Got a great theater program here under Miss Addis, and a great band program here under her as well. And we got a lot of great things going on, and we love for kids to come in and be a part of it. So,
as your first impression, as you first walk in, I know you set some goals for yourself and for these students. You want to elaborate a little bit on that?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, we want to get where we're packing these stands every single night. Tonight's our teacher appreciation. That's what's going on out there right now. Our teachers are out at the 50. We had our first pep rally today. We just want to bring back the aura and the pride of being an East Ridge Warrior. And we got, like you said, sports is not the end all, but it's definitely a gateway for these kids. I tell them all the time, student athlete, student comes first in that phrase. So we're looking forward to.
All too often, I hate to interrupt you, but all too often we focus. At 11 o'clock tonight, 11:30, there's going to be TV shows. And all it's going to be is what's happened tonight.
Absolutely.
But what happened today in the classroom?
Absolutely.
Surely surpasses anything on the athletic field. But what people see.
Absolutely.
Is your athletic team.
Well, Eugene, like I said, we're looking forward to when the test scores come out this fall. We really believe that we're going to be back towards the top in those. So we're excited about that. All the things that are happening in the classroom. Well, like I said, we've got some amazing programs. We're getting ready to get our robotics started back, and we got amazing. And when I say amazing, I mean that with everything in my body. CTE program. It's our Warrior Warehouse. Kids are printing and selling T-shirts better quality than what you'll get anywhere in a store or anything. So we've just got a lot of amazing programs going on, and we're just so excited and can't wait to see what the future holds for us.
Well, I know I've known you for quite some time.
Absolutely.
I've done a lot of your games.
Absolutely.
Not all of them.
Absolutely.
And, of course, wish Ronnie Paul could have been here tonight with
Absolutely.
us for this. But
he's definitely in our prayers for sure. I talked with him a little bit today through text, so we're definitely praying for him and his family right now.
But what I saw in you as a player and as a coach, there's no doubt that East Ridge is going to be successful because you don't you never settle for anything but the best.
I appreciate that. Like I said, we're excited. We're excited for these kids, and we're just excited to see what the future holds. Excited for being a part of Appalachian Prep Sports and what you guys are doing. Volleyball production was amazing the other night. My little girl was actually playing at Fleming Neon that night, so we were watching it live. She's like, "Daddy, you got to hurry." So we was watching it live. We was trying to get back to check at least that last third set out. I come in right as the last point was scored, so I did get to speak to the girls. But you guys got great things going on here, so we appreciate you all.
Well, we really enjoy being here. Couldn't ask for better weather.
Absolutely. Beautiful football.
We were talking about usually this time of year in football, you're checking the heat index.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're having automatic timeouts and everything like this, but this was made to order for tonight, and your team looks good tonight.
Yeah, they're playing well. Like I said, Coach Burdine has done an amazing job. Our quarterback, freshman, like you guys said, Ramey, he's done an amazing job. The wideouts, talking about the wideouts, Aiden and Talon have done an amazing job as well. So they're looking good tonight. So they got a tall order next Friday going to South Laurel to play Somerset, but I think they'll be ready to roll next Friday.
All righty. Well, I'll tell you, I know you got a lot to do. You got a big crowd here, and you're cheering on your team. And every time that we're here at East Ridge, you got an open invitation to join us.
Absolutely.
And also, we like to feature, maybe you talk about those programs you got. If you want that sponsor or that teacher to talk about the academics and things like that, we can do that at halftime as well and bring out more than just athletics.
Absolutely. We would surely appreciate that, Ronnie, or Eugene. Like I said, we appreciate you guys and what you're doing. This is an amazing thing for our student athletes here in the mountains, and I love that you guys are doing sports other than just the Eugene's like me. We're a little bit from the old school, the three big ones: basketball, football, baseball.
I failed the science test when they had how many seasons. I put football, basketball, and baseball.
There you go. So I love that you guys are out getting those volleyball games and stuff in, because those kids work extremely hard. And like I said, this dance team, they probably spend more time in the halls, and then because they practice anywhere they can, so they spend about as much time in this building as anybody else. So we're just thankful for you guys.
Well, you put the athletics of everything together. I'm not so sure that cheerleaders and dance teams aren't more athletic with their flips and their moves.
Absolutely, 100%.
I can't tie my shoe along to a backflip.
100%, yes, sir.
Our halftime score is 22-6. East Ridge leading Morgan County. And we're going to step out with this break. I want to thank our guest, Eric Bartley, the new principal here at East Ridge. Can I call you head coach?
Hey, go right ahead. I'm used to coach. I get that all the time still.
All righty. So we thank you for being with us and allowing us to be a part of tonight's section here at East Ridge. And good luck to you the rest of the year.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable. Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606-477-8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development. All right, we are back. It's about 3:40 left here at halftime, 22-6. Started out a lot of fireworks early on as both teams traded punches. East Ridge went down, scored quickly, turned around, got the 2-point conversion, then turned around, and here come Morgan County on like 2 plays. They went 80 yards to score, Eugene, and it made it 8-6. And then Eastridge defense has tightened up a little bit.
I think they got in their heads that they were maybe, I don't want to really, how am I trying to say it? They were winning the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
If you're winning the line of scrimmage, your confidence starts building. Even though they scored quickly on them the first time, that was a broken down defense.
Yeah.
They got confidence in their defense, and they did a lot better there as the half went on.
One of I loved your interview with the new principal here, and one of the things we're focused on at APSN, and we say this all the time, it's every sport. It's not just football and basketball. We've got, we're going to focus on dance. We're going to focus on cheerleaders. We're going to focus on volleyball, soccer, archery, wrestling, all of those sports that sometimes get forgotten.
Have you got openings?
Yeah.
Job openings?
I'm going to keep, we're going to stay busy, Eugene. But no, I mean, that's our plan, and that's always been our goal is you see these other networks or other companies, they just focus on football and basketball. You do one baseball team and then you put out an all something team. You gotta cover the sports and know these kids.
We're here tonight. Morgan County, they traveled well, didn't they?
Yeah, nice little crowd over from Morgan, as you're seeing Eastridge warming up down here on the left. We had a look into the Morgan County huddle over there a minute ago where Coach was talking to them. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We've got a lot of people. One of them said, thank you for being there. Well, I said, thank you for welcoming us to the reservation. We're excited about being here, that's for sure.
Yeah, ask us a question. Let us know where you're watching from.
And Connor Adkins says, great group of young men on that football field tonight. I totally agree. It's been a very good game on both sides. Like I said, it's just been right now. The difference to me, and you nailed it, is Eastridge is controlling the line of scrimmage. They're winning the battle up front right now, and I'm sure that's what the Morgan County coaches are talking about. Yep, let's jump out for one quick break. We'll be right back here from the reservation at Eastridge. At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable. Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606-477-8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development. All right, we're back, Eugene, here. 2 minutes left as they've already got the first horn. I guess they're giving them time to get loose.
Well, in high school football, the halftime is 15 minutes. Then there's a 3-minute mandatory warm-up. You can do what you want to during that 3 minutes, but that's what it's for.
Yeah, there we go. You get a good look at Morgan County warming up from the end zone cam. That's the Extreme Contracting end zone cam.
That's all right. I like it.
High above by the scoreboard down there. You can see they're getting loose, getting ready. 123 left.
We're down a couple of men tonight. We had 2 ends on camera.
Yeah, yeah. It takes a little while to set all this stuff up.
Down 2.5 men.
Oh, okay.
I'm not moving too well myself.
Yeah, it takes a little while to set this stuff up.
Did it take an hour and a half? Hour?
Yeah, probably at least. We were here 2 hours ahead of time. 2 hours ahead of time, but I love it. That's what I like doing. I want to see these young people get the exposure that they need.
Again, we'll have our scoreboard up as soon as it becomes available. Betsy Lane is at Prestonsburg tonight. Floyd County Central is at Paintsville. Harlan is at Knott County Central. Lawrence County is at Martin County. Phelps is at Pineville. Pike County Central is at Greenup County. Pikeville is at Christian Academy Louisville. Rowan County at McGoffin. Williamsburg at Leslie. North Laurel at Perry. Those are tonight's game, where a basic coverage area. And then tomorrow night, Hazard is at Montgomery County. And then a lot of people want to see this Johnson Central Letcher County matchup. You know, we'll see how Letcher County is coming along. That could be a really good game. My mind doesn't change. I believe I'll be in attendance.
You know what was? It'd be a great game. I'm telling you, I think it will be. I know Coach Junior Matthews does a great job with Letcher Central. Johnson Central is just Johnson Central. You know what I'm saying? They're a football powerhouse.
And Ironton is Ironton.
Yeah, and Ironton's really, really good. So, not taking nothing away from Valley.
No, I like the fact
I
that
do
they're
too.
bringing somebody in that is going to really test you to your limits. You may get beat, but the ultimate goal is to win the district and move on in the state playoffs at your level.
Yep.
They are a 5A school in Ohio.
Absolutely.
Ohio has 6 classifications, so.
Well, they're not in the biggest class.
No, but what I'm getting at is that, if you're going to get better and you want to play the best,
Yep.
starting with Ironton, that's a pretty good start.
Here we go. Let's get ready, Eugene. 12 minutes or 24 minutes of football action right here.
East Ridge going to kick it off.
As we start the third quarter.
And kicking it deep is going to be Silas Wilson, I think. And chasing the runner down, and actually they did not get him. He gets to the sideline, and it goes out of bounds, across the 45-yard line. And I'm trying to find the number of the
24.
Oh, okay, so we know who that is right off the bat. Number 24 is senior Noah Sweeney.
I got the advantage. I got a zoom button over here. I can zoom right in.
Yeah. And what was I looking for right before the game started?
Your glasses.
Didn't find them.
Did you bring them?
I think I did. Obviously, I don't have them, so I must not. Let's see if East Ridge continues to win the line of scrimmage. They got the 2 big guys inside. One of them is number 79. He's been a handful to handle, Daniel Allen.
I tell you what, 77's right there with him.
That is Caden McCoy. He's
Both
a
those
senior.
2. Controlling the line of scrimmage.
They get the match point, and they get a tackle for a loss. Now, that's the way that you do assignment football. I'm responsible for the quarterback on the option. I get the quarterback. I don't go for a fake up the middle. I get the quarterback. It's assignment football. You got to get the pitch man. Whatever your job is, the option is for somebody of the 3 people, somebody breaks down, and you read it correctly. Because a lot of times you're absolutely just not going to block somebody on the option. You're going to make them make the decision.
Exactly.
And you'll do your job offensively based on what they do. Just underway, second half. East Ridge up 22-6. 3 receivers to the right side. And now motion coming this way. It's a tall sweep. And that could have been a hold, but it was let go. But nonetheless,
there's a flag.
Okay, it looked like a hold, but is that Taylor Jordan on the tackle? Yes, it is. Chasing Sweeney down, I believe, wasn't it?
Yep.
And let's see. I thought I saw a hold around the 40-yard line.
The one ref pointed toward Morgan County's backfield, so I'm sure it was a hold.
Well, I saw it from here. So Eastridge is going to decline the penalty. Be 3rd down and 12. Now that's showing some confidence in your defense.
Absolutely.
You guys have held them, and we're going to let you keep doing it. Substitution coming in for Morgan. Number 13, that's Caden's, number 13, that is Cooper Fleming. Or actually, Cooper went and got the play from the sideline.
Here we go. Big place early in this second half.
Fleming looking to throw it. Got a receiver in the flats. It's complete. And across midfield, and getting a big chunk of that territory is going to be the Morgan County Cougars. And
number 28.
28 with the catch. That's going to be Alex Lee. It's going to be 4th down and 2.
What do you do?
First of all, I'll try to draw them off sides with a hard count. And sometimes some of the barking, wolfing going on is set up that getting real aggressive and coming across that line of scrimmage.
Absolutely.
You can hear through our headsets, we're hearing Eastridge coach saying, get down, don't jump. So Morgan County probably be glad to take a 5-yard penalty. They look like they jumped. There's a peelback block and a tackle for a loss. Form tackle by Talon Jordan. That's the way you do it on July the 19th in practice.
There you go. He drove right through that young man.
Face mask across the football and lock up.
It's a big play. You're going to start right there at the 45 of Morgan County.
Eastridge has scored 3 times and has converted the 2-point conversion twice. Scoring 2 of those touchdowns for the Warriors is number 5, Aiden Mullins.
Oh, big play there. I apologize. I was trying to look at the comments. Got a little slow on the trigger. Got quite a few people watching. Thank you all. Hit that like and share. Let's let everybody know we're here at the reservation with Eastridge.
That was the first time that they've gotten to Ramey with some pressure and force, and I'm anxious to see how he handles it. Welcome to high school football, young man. Not everything was as easy as it was in the first half.
Yep, exactly.
And I imagine the opposing coach might have brought that out. But he is talented. They run the inside handoff. There's Sparks. Spins and slides down to the 45-yard line. So they get a big chunk of that yardage they lost back. They'll make it 3rd down and 10. The way this defense is playing, would you play it as a 4-down territory? You haven't punted all night.
No, you haven't punted, but I'd like to see you get a little. Depends on what I get on this play. Yeah, you're good. I want to see what I'm getting right here.
3rd and 10. Ball at the Morgan County 45-yard line. There's the fake and it's quarterback keeper. And Ramey breaks it. He's going to be close to the 1st down. Did he fall forward enough?
He did. He drove through it.
The official is right on the 35-yard line.
He is in the 34, so that's a 1st down.
They do. Signal 1st down. So the quarterback keeper, they fake the handoff.
As he gets the instruction from head coach.
You know, it is so important that everybody carry out their fakes to make the defensive players go where you want them to go.
Yep.
Because defense should have the advantage over offense, you would think, because they have 11 guys after the football, and the guy with the football only got 10 blocking for him. You like my math?
Yep.
And Ramey again. That's easy play calling.
They just stacked him up right there.
How many yards did they give him? Down to about 34?
Looked like he gained maybe a couple. Gain of a couple.
6:49 to go in the third quarter. See a couple of players holding on to the bottom of the jerseys.
Yep, getting a little tired. Fatigue early on.
There's nothing like the adrenaline and tired from adrenaline flow in competitive action.
Exactly. Here we go.
2nd and 7.
6:24 remaining
Here's the power shift for
on a running clock.
Eastridge. And they snap it to the up man. And there's going to be tackle by Morgan County, but I think they've got the big guy for holding. He's laying on the ground, and the referee is shaking his head like, I caught you. I think this is going to be holding against Eastridge.
That's what it looks like. Let's see what the referee calls right here. Morgan County's clapping. No.
Well, I can see that. He was down around the ankles. So your first contact outside of the 3-yard tackle box cannot be below the waist.
Okay.
Between the tackles, it's fair game, 3 yards either side of the line of scrimmage. Or back in the olden days, that's the way it was. There's been so many rule changes.
He's getting clarification. I like that, though. He's asking the official, like, okay, what do I do? Tell me.
Well, that's the one thing you can't do. You cannot make outside the tackle box, your initial contact cannot be below the waist. If you hit them above the waist and slide down, you can. So an official timeout is being called. Now they wind the clock.
Running away. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Had a Morgan County player getting his helmet fixed.
Had equipment malfunction over there.
5:58. 2 receivers each way. Ramey may be going to throw it. No, he hands it to Jordan.
No.
Oh, that's not Jordan.
Who was that?
That is number 22.
22.
That's going to be Ratliff. Evan Ratliff, a sophomore. Nice run. Gets the 5 they lost back and another 5. So it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Makes it real manageable now. 3rd and 5, that's okay.
And Morgan jumps.
Got him again. He's doing well on that hard count. You know, every new set of equipment you use, you figure out there's things you need. I found a couple more things I got to have. Number one, I better put a phone charger in there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm there.
All right, here we go. Under 5 minutes.
Here's the shift. Morgan slides down the man.
Oh.
They're going to run it to the left side.
They faked me out. I thought that went up the middle.
That was Jordan on the run.
All right. He got 7 right there, Eugene.
That first down yardage is also important because you get 5, 6, 7 yards on first down, it opens your whole playbook.
Yeah, well, you're going downhill, you know. You only got, now they got 3 yards in the next, basically 3 downs because this is 4 down territory.
They go up top again. Now they're going to snap it.
That's a direct snap.
And that is going to be Cole Ratliff. And Ratliff has the first down. He's inside the 15, down to about the 11-yard line. I don't see a flag. So it's going to be first down Eastridge.
Is it 1st and goal? Yep, 1st and goal. No, I can't see where they're spotting the ball.
They're laying the sticks down, so 1st and goal from the 10.
Yeah, I was trying to see where he's spotting it. He kept.
Ramey takes the snap, hands it off.
To number 3.
Yeah, right side, that's Cole Ratliff. He's been a workhorse, hasn't he?
He sure has.
3:30 left to play for third quarter, and Eastridge is keeping the ball in their hands and keeping
Official timeout
Morgan County off the
as we
field
got an
offensively.
injured player. As we'll move away and go to the Eastridge huddle while they attend to the injured Morgan County player.
Well, I know it's a long way from West Liberty. It was hard, it's a long trip.
Yep, absolutely.
If you go from West Liberty to here, that's essentially going from Pikeville to Moorhead, I guess.
Yeah.
So a long trip, and they've battled hard. And I'm trying to see if they're treating this as a cramp. Yeah, they are.
Yep. That's typical early in the season.
Did you ever get one of those?
Oh, trust me. We did a lot. I coached a lot of AAU basketball, and you go and play 3 and 4 games a day. You see a lot of cramps. Let me tell you.
Drink a lot of Pedialyte.
Yeah. A lot of magnesium too. A lot of magnesium pills.
Dill pickle juice.
Yep, drank a lot of that too. We would keep fruit.
That might be a question to pose to our listeners. What do you do if you get a cramp? Besides cry and scream and hop around like
I don't know. There's some spray Keem Warwick's used. I don't know. He would spray before every game. But when you move like Keem Warwick's, you need to stay loose. Probably one of my favorite players to ever coach. And I coached some great ones, but he had to be up there.
Ramey takes the snap, and look at the freshman.
Dragging them. Oh,
and
flag down.
Flag on the play.
This is in the NFL. This is legal.
Is that the tush push?
The offensive lineman got behind Ramey and was
trying to help him in. Going to get the penalty.
Now, if they hit a defensive player that's hanging on to him, it's not a penalty. But evidently, I didn't know that was illegal in high school.
Wow. That's a big penalty. That's a 15-yard penalty.
Well, that took them from
right? Well, no. 10-yard penalty.
It was going to be second and goal from around the 5. Now it's second and goal from the 17. I think they've marked it officially. Yeah, the box is at the 17-yard line. They laid the chain 6 down.
Here we go.
And I'll say this about both teams. Got the players on the field. They have to love football because they started practice in July.
Oh, yeah.
About the middle of July. There's the handoff. A good hit.
Boy, big hit by number 58 from Morgan County.
58 from Morgan County. That is Sojak.
That's the way you tackle right there.
Hayden Sojak. That's the biggest hit of the night from my standpoint.
Yeah. Put that helmet right there. Put his face mask right there in his chest. Didn't lead with the crown. Kept his head up.
So it's third and goal. Ball outside the 10-yard line. I'm looking for maybe come back to that slant or the wheel route. If they throw the wheel route, it'll be to the right side, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Trying to draw them offside.
More discipline that time. More discipline that time. Good job, Morgan County.
Eastridge leads it 22-6. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have more here at Eastridge High School on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. local, reliable, and affordable. All right, here we go back at the reservation, right?
I'll tell you what, I hadn't seen this side as an opposing coach coming in here.
Yeah.
I like it broadcasting. You get out of the car, you walk straight to your broadcasting spot.
And we've got a great spot right here set up. I tell you, it is really, really nice. I know of at least one more game here this year. I know we got Shelby Valley when they come here. And I'm thinking, Eugene, there's one more. I think there was an open week we had. I think we may have 3 of their home games. Just want to thank, again, the principal as well as the fans. My goodness, we had fans coming up talking to us while they said they've been watching it down here while the game was going on.
I love it.
I love it.
Big third down for the Warriors. They've got 2 receivers each way. The wide side of the field is to Ramey's right. And there's the toss to Jordan. And nothing. Morgan County tightening up defensively.
That was a good called play, but Morgan County wasn't fooled at all.
So a 4th down coming.
Now what do you do?
Well, the run pass option has worked a couple of times. Ramey, he has a nose of where the football needs to go. You know, in the pregame, he talked about his freshman quarterback with a lot of confidence, didn't he? 4th down. Jordan in motion. Ramey throws the slant into the end zone. Incomplete. A little bit too high. But Morgan County defense holds after having Eastridge 1st and goal from the 10.
Absolutely.
Big defensive stand for the Cougars. Now they got to back it up with the offense. It looks like they change 5 people offensively. And they leave 6 out there. You know, that equals 11, you know. But and Fleming getting the play from the sideline. You know, 1A and 2A schools, you have a lot of, well, in all, I guess, you have a lot of players playing both ways. Two receivers to the short side of the field for Morgan County. They're going to run a reverse. And it's going to get some yards. Well, a good closeout by Eastridge. And they keep them from breaking that very much. Oh, that might have been Ratliff on the tackle. 22, a sophomore. So we have the clock running, and both teams are going to let the final seconds run out here in the 3rd period. We will go to the 4th quarter with the score Eastridge 22, Morgan County 6. And we'll be back with the 4th quarter after this timeout on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable. Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606-477-8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development. All right, we are back as we're getting ready to head into the 4th quarter. Right there, you see it, as we'll get our first good look at the end zone cam. It'll be behind the play, but hey.
I like it like that.
There we go. Well, I have messed up. Well, that's the first time I've done something.
What'd you do?
When I tried to put the camera, we'll have to go without the clock the rest of the way.
I can give you the time.
It reset on me. There's the end zone cam. You get to see it right there.
Second down and 10. Fleming rolling to his right, coming back with a screen pass, executed perfectly, and they're going to get close to first down territory. And really, truly, that should have been more yardage. Morgan County, great play, but Ian Ramey defensively. And we got another cramp. And that's going to be, depending on the spot of the football, whether or not it's first down or not. And these cramps are coming when the weather's not that cold, but that's because of the adrenaline. Opening night of high school football. We'll blink our eyes and be doing playoff games. West Virginia does not start until next week. Kentucky and Ohio started tonight. But I think there were a couple scrimmages at Chapmanville and Mingo Central.
Yep.
We'll have those scores, if they're posted, for you on our webpage, along with all of the Kentucky scores from Eastern Kentucky.
I apologize. I have to try to fix the score. I messed up my score, Eugene.
Glad it was you, not me.
Well, you know, every now and then.
11:46, first and 10. The screen pass got enough yardage. Morgan County needs to make a move now. Time is starting to be a factor. And they're going to throw the backward pass. It's complete. And with yardage and with a first down, the Cougars, number 24, Noah
Great.
Sweeney.
I like that play.
It's
Perfect.
dangerous. If you drop it, it's a fumble.
Yeah.
You got the guts to run it, you can make it pay for you. Clock running. We played almost a minute here of the fourth quarter. A lot of time running off on the play clock. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen.
We got the clock back.
As Cooper Fleming takes it, he's looking to throw it. And he throws it out. It's caught.
Nice open field tackle. He's done it all. That's number 3.
3 is for Eastridge. Cole Ratliff, he may be our player of the game.
If he's not, he's staked his claim.
That was Hilton on the catch. That was one of those, if you're a defensive player, your eyes light up because that had a good chance to make a hard tackle or maybe even get an interception. I give credit to Hammond for hanging on, not Hammond, but Hilton for hanging on to that football. The senior showing some good hands. Got 4 verticals. Straight drop back. Got a man going long, and there defensively.
Oh, flag on the play. Might be the dreaded face mask. What do you think?
That's what I thought when I first saw it. Which way are they looking? Personal foul, face mask. So, 15-yard penalty. That's the maximum yardage of penalty is the personal foul. Whether it's unnecessary hitting, unsportsmanlike, clipping.
Hit that like and share, folks.
Cooper Fleming has gone the distance at the quarterback.
Want to thank our Eastridge fans for just welcoming us up here, Eugene.
Oh,
And
man.
our Morgan County fans. We've had a lot of
Absolutely.
people from Morgan County. Hey, do us a favor. Type who you're watching. We got up 54 people. Oh, somebody put dill pickle juice for the cramps. I agree. Number 58, Brent Standifer. Courtney, let me tell you what, that was a big time hit he made. Nice play. Absolutely. Put in the comments who your favorite player is and who you're rooting for. Let us know. We're interactive. We want to talk to you. Kaylee Collins says, "Go Warriors." Shout out to our family watching in Oklahoma.
Wow.
Hey, there you go. Tell us what state you're from, too.
Don't let me forget to bring it up in postgame. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, we've
What
got
family was that?
Sergeant.
Good hard throw
Oh.
over the middle, complete at the 30-yard line.
Big time catch.
Cooper Fleming on the money.
Number 28.
That's our man, Alex Lee.
He's had a great game, I'm telling you.
Yeah, last year he had, I think he had 28 carries for almost 200 yards. Had some receptions as well.
Oh, we got some Talon Jordan fans in the house. We got Roll Tribe going. There we go. Noah Sweeney, number 24 with the Hearts, are going up from Morgan County.
He's played a great game.
He sure has.
He's in the slot to the right at the top of your screen. And Fleming looking that way, throwing that way, and throws behind the intended receiver. Incomplete, and that'll bring up second long. Got fans in Oklahoma.
Yeah. What other states are watching tonight?
That's interesting. And that's what we want to be able to do is to, I guess that's about as important as it could be for grandparents. That
Oh,
can't-
absolutely.
You know, there's parents and grandparents that's not able to get in these bleachers or make the trip, and you got family that lives out of town, and they can't come in every weekend. I like this part of it. Morgan County, you know, by the time they got off work, it'd be too hard to get to the football game. So, you know, their fans are probably listening in. We really appreciate it. So Fleming.
You know, when you're doing things right, little things happen, and God blesses you. Had a message from an AD a minute ago saying, "Hey, when are you going to do some of our volleyball games?" So apparently, you know, people in the right people are paying attention, and that's what we do this for. And Savannah Cole says, "Thank you for the coverage." No, thank you for watching, and thank our sponsors. We've only got a couple right now, but we're just starting and we're growing.
We're
So
almost on our feet.
Go Warriors, number 19, Silas Wilson.
So during this timeout, Morgan County's going to be looking at second down and 10. The receiver was open. I think it was kind of too much pressure with Fleming rolling to his right, and the receiver, he had to kind of throw back across his body a little bit to the receiver coming across the middle. That may have been what it was. Obviously, that's the instant replay in my head right
Yeah, there you go. We're getting closer.
So teams break the timeout huddles, and here we go. 9:02 left to play in the game. Crowd starting to get behind the defense.
Trying to close this one out as we got 9:02 left. Morgan County's on the
Launch a
move.
pass. It's open. It's
Oh, great catch. No, yes, they're saying he held it.
I think he did.
Oh, I think he did too. I think the ground caused that to come out.
Maybe we need to send this to ESPN.
Oh, I just saw it.
APSN.
APSN says thought that was a catch, but the ref said no. You can always rewind it just a little bit and
And
watch.
tell us if we were right or not.
I
He
think
had his feet in bounds.
he
Now,
had his feet,
if
there's
he
no
dropped-
doubt.
If he dropped the ball out of our sight, that's another thing.
Yeah.
But he did have his hands on the ball
Yeah.
with his feet dragging in in Fairtown. Listen, I'm baseball. How much of the Little League Baseball World Series have you watched?
I haven't watched much.
I've watched every inning I could. It just amazes me.
So we got Candace Hollins and Go Fleming Twins, Go Warriors, 19 Silas Wilson. Savannah Cole says thank you for the coverage. And Jared Hammond said Greater Johns Creek area here in Morgan County, LOL. Go Cougs.
Cooper Fleming at quarterback. Here comes the rush. He steps up in the pocket looking for running room, and Eastridge is going to bring him down for no gain.
I tell you, though, the way he's been throwing the ball lately, this is possible.
But then again, it might be the coverage in the secondary that's causing the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Connor Fleming running 22 and Cooper Fleming.
But we talked about this. You know, this is not Morgan County's game right here. Morgan County is more of a run the ball, grind it out, but they got down with those couple of scores, and it's been tough on them. Frankie Spencer said, we love our Cougs. Give us some love from West Liberty and Frankie.
We do.
Absolutely. Hey, listen, we called down there, and he was so willing to open up and talk to us and help us get prepared.
Sweeney with the catch. He's going to get down to about the 32-yard line.
Just couldn't do it. You're hoping he could make that first tackle or miss. If he did, he would have run for a while, Eugene.
That's going to
turn it over on downs.
Turn over on downs.
Oh, I've left the flag on. Sorry about that. There we go.
Now, Eastridge has an opportunity to grind some clock out, a couple first downs, and that might salt it away.
Yep.
I don't think you're going to see anything in the air right now.
I tell you what, both these teams, the defensive, have really picked up in the second half. We've not had a score.
Well, we're going to make it one there, but Jordan.
He was close, wasn't he?
He's about to break that counter play that they have the power to the right side. They show power, and
sneak him back opposite. Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't notice if he took a counter step like he was going right and at first, but he's a hard runner.
Yes, he is.
He's got it again. Similar play. And gets close to a first down.
It's going to be close. Yep, he got it. The chains are moving.
That was sheer determination right there.
That was great defense there by Morgan County. They had him stopped. They just couldn't wrap him up right there at the line of scrimmage.
Okay. Now, that was too loud. I heard that from the sidelines. They're going to run a counter play. That's what they call it, obviously.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Yeah, maybe that's a name for something else.
I must not be hearing right. Well, I'll tell you what, it'd be hard not to give a nod. There's 2 or 3 players you could make player of the game.
Jacob Sargent, he puts his vote for the Fleming twins are the MVPs. Watching from Tennessee.
All right. Here's a nice move by the freshman. And he stays on his feet and gets across the 45 down to the 44-yard line.
Frankie Spencer said, thank you, but we're going for respect. Glad you all did this. Give us fans a way to see our team. Frankie, we appreciate you all for watching. And somebody said, yes, go Talon.
Morgan County needs a quick stop. What's happening is what they
There you go.
Want.
That's good defense right there. Gets in the backfield. That's number 32.
32 for Eastridge?
No, for
Morgan County
Morgan
on the carry.
32.
That's a number change on us.
We didn't have that one. He busted through, got in the backfield.
You sure it's not 22?
I don't know. It looks like 32. Nope, 32 right there in the middle.
Okay. So Eastridge using every second they possibly can, in control of the football game.
The clock is their friend right now.
Here's a direct snap to the quarterback, Ramey.
Oh, nice open field tackle. Gets close to the first down, though.
Good hard running.
Going to be about a yard short, it looks like.
Yeah, but every time you get a first down, you're going to get 2 minutes off the clock, and time's running short with 5:05 to play for Morgan County.
Exactly.
Eastridge is doing exactly what they needed to do here in the second half, and that's just control the football and take time off the clock. Well, if it's not broke, don't try to fix it. Ramey again.
We're in the same play.
Inside the 30 to the 28. So that gives them a new set of downs and a couple more minutes off the clock. So 1st and 10. Using every second that they can.
Direct snap.
Yeah, the snap goes to
Ratliff again, number 3.
Yeah, it was Cole Ratliff. So
Eastridge is doing a good job just controlling
line of scrimmage.
Right now, that's it. Controlling the line of scrimmage and controlling the clock. Right now, they're taking it down as far as they can every time.
Well, without the play clock, I was going to say you usually have a coach on the sideline that has a stopwatch. I don't know if they're doing that or not, but they might be counting it in their head and letting them know how long to stay in their stance before they snap the football. But then again, with a level-headed quarterback, you can just do some subtraction on the clock as they snap it again to the running back. Ramey carried out his fake.
Geraldine Robinette Witt says Fleming twins watching from Oklahoma and Tennessee. Thank you so much for doing this. Well, thank you all for tuning in.
Well, the Fleming twins getting some recognition from their family and friends from out of state. Let me tell you, they're good athletes.
Absolutely.
You know, in this series, this is the 3rd time these two have played each other, and the home team has won every game. Well, there's the no play. It's not going to work. Timeout called by coach of Eastridge. 2:45 left to go. And we'll step out for this one last time during the quarter, and we'll be back with the final 2:45 on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable. Back here, 2:45 remaining in this 4th and final quarter.
Well, 3rd down and 6 coming for Eastridge. The first down puts it away.
Yep.
And do you risk putting it in the air? I don't think so. I don't believe I'd even hand it off right now. I might just direct snap it to Ratliff or let Ramey carry it.
Eastridge Junior High heads to, the announcer said, goes to Letcher Central tomorrow. They got Prairie Central over there. Must be having a little bowl game. Oh, a little handoff inside.
And
got the first down.
One step away from a touchdown. But they did
Great tackle. Great tackle by number 13, quarterback.
That's Cooper Fleming, yeah.
But not before Eastridge got the first down, and that just keeps that clock running.
Yeah, it would take a
They'd have to put the ball.
Comeback.
Yep, they'd have to put the ball on the turf right now, or on the grass rather.
They'd have to get 2 touchdowns and two two-point conversions.
Yep.
I like Eastridge has given the Morgan County defense several different looks from their formations. There's a handoff, running room up the middle, and inside the 10-yard line go the Warriors, and under 2 minutes goes the clock. Good crowd on hand for opening night. The last official weekend of the summer, not on the calendar, but
yeah, oh yeah.
Labor Day.
Labor Day's right around the corner.
So is the NFL.
Yeah.
So is the NCAA.
Minute 36 remaining on the running clock.
Actually, you could just take a knee right now. We're going to run it. And they get down to the 5-yard line. With 1:14 left to play. It's first and goal from the 5-yard line. So 22-6. You could go victory formation right now if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But
I don't think he's been under center all night, has he?
No. You can do it from the
Yeah.
shotgun as well. But,
Yeah.
you know, you got to let you guys get on the scoreboard too. There's the run in, and they're going to get down to about the 1-yard line. And so they just now spotted the ball for play, so they could run it down to about 5 seconds before they have to snap it.
Under 30 seconds left in this one.
It's going to be party time here at Eastridge as they're going to win their home opener. And they run the football, and nothing going there, and there's going to be a flag for holding. Looked like Hamilton getting a carry. So 10-yard penalty is going to put them, about the 14-yard line. So they start the clock. Eastridge doesn't even have to run a play. Under 10 seconds, and that's going to be a final 22-16.
22-6.
22-6, rather, yeah. Eastridge wins the first game of the year. And the Warriors off to a great start. Morgan County. It was a tough night for them. They got their first possession. They took it down and scored. And, I don't know, wow, that took me by surprise.
Yeah, the fireworks are going off.
And I like this game. It was competitive, and I like the way that it was clean. It was hard fought, hard hitting, but a lot of respect for each other out there.
Oh, exactly right, man. Just good competition. Both teams played well. Tonight, Eastridge came out a little bit victorious. But you know what? Nobody scored in the second half. Both defenses really, really stepped up, and that made the difference.
Absolutely. An interesting handshake line, including cheerleaders and coaches. But that's going to take care of play-by-play action here at Eastridge, where the Warriors win it 22-6 over Morgan County. As we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we hope to have Coach Burdine and the players of his choice to come up and talk with us. This is the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable. Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606-477-8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development. All right, we are back here. Final score, you see it, 22-6, as Eastridge came out victorious in this one. As we're hoping to get some interviews right here and talk to some of the players and coaches. So you can bear with us just a second, Eugene.
Yeah, I see Coach Burdine and his freshman quarterback, Kanan Ramey, coming up our way. So they'll be here momentarily.
As we'll, there you see the teams huddled up.
So here comes Coach Donnie Burdine, and he's bringing Kanan Ramey with him.
Super excited, Eugene. What a great contest. You know, like I said, fireworks early in the first half. Then it really became a defensive battle. You know, there in the second half.
Yeah, it's been a game of first. It's been a week of first for APSN. We started off with volleyball, then soccer, and now we have football.
Yeah.
I think Coach is going into the press box. We need to let him know we're outside.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
So 22-6. It got started in first possession for Eastridge. They took it down the field. And they scored with 9:40 left to go in the first quarter. A 26-yard run by Jordan. The 2-point conversion was good, and they led it 8-0. And then in Morgan County's first possession, they scored as well, and they made it an 8-6 ball game after the conversion failed. Then Eastridge put 2 more touchdowns on the board, and the defense took over here in the second half and held. Actually, after that first drive, Coach, you're sitting here with us, but after that first drive, your defense kind of started winning the line of scrimmage, and you kept them out of the end zone.
Well, yeah, it was a struggle. You watched the first game of the season. You make so many mistakes, and kids are nervous. And that second play from scrimmage. That kid popped 60-yard touchdown run or something close to that. Mm-hmm. And it was simple. It was just they were running. They like to run option out of that look, and they usually always run it on first or second down. And my linebacker felt a little slow, and my defensive end didn't get hands on that down block. Did you see that down block?
Got caught up in the traffic and couldn't get out there.
Yep, he didn't get his hands on that down block to keep that linebacker from getting swallowed up, and so it popped, and there was nobody there, and unfortunately our safety didn't roll into it, and it was gone, and we've got to fix that. You can't win nothing against Morgan County, and no disrespect at all, but we play Somerset, and we play Belfry, and we play Prestonsburg, and you can't play like that and beat those kind of teams.
No, that's the difference is assignment football. You lose your assignment, and we talked about that on some place where somebody may have got their assignment right and somebody may have got their assignment wrong. But all in all, great first game effort. Get the jitters out. I know you got to go play the Briar Jumpers. I used to coach in that part of Kentucky, and Somerset's a tough place to play. They have great fans and they have great tradition, and it's just going to make you better.
Absolutely, yeah. That's what we're playing it for. We're playing it to get better. That and to buy new uniforms. You know how that goes, right?
There you go.
But we're actually excited to play the game. We want to go over and give our very best effort and let our kids see where they're at and see what we got to do to be able to grow to that kind of program. You know, they're a great program.
You're doing that here. We talked too about Johnson at Shelby Valley's playing Ironton tomorrow night.
Yeah,
It's the Ohio 5A champion. It's a little
absolutely.
different brand of football than what we're used to seeing.
Yes, yes, a totally different speed, a different athleticism.
But you don't get better if you don't play better.
That's exactly right.
So I like what you're doing here. I thought you guys did. I thought you won the line of scrimmage tonight. I thought that's the difference of the ball game.
I actually agree with you 100%. I feel like we can win that at a higher level going forward. We need to win that line of scrimmage at a higher level, but I think overall we played really well across both sides of the front, and I thought my young quarterback held up pretty well. He left a couple touchdowns on the board. You guys know that. I know that. I told him it was a good game. It wasn't a great game. He'll have a great game when he hits those backside slants that were wide open. We left a couple right there,
Yeah.
but he made some good throws. He made some good
I thought his
reads.
best throw might have been on the wheel route.
I did too. That was a great throw.
When he hit Talon Jordan going down the sideline.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
that was
sir.
a great route too, because he sold the sideline before he cut upfield.
Yeah, he did a good job on that.
And then the tie in isolation. I don't know. You may call it something else when you just instead of the dive play or whatever, you just let the tight end go where the open spot is.
Yeah, leaking out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I thought that was a good 25-yard pass that they completed. But you can always go back to the film and see where you can improve.
Oh, that's exactly what we'll do at 9 o'clock in the morning. We'll be watching film. So these guys get their first taste of Saturday mornings tomorrow, and
Some ice baths and
some ice baths and film, a little bit of running, never hurt nobody, and we'll be out by 11:30, and they'll have the rest of the weekend do what they want.
God, when you play hard and you're freshman, we're going to talk to him here in a minute. I know this guy, but I thought for a freshman, you couldn't. I know there was things that he could do, but he's going to improve. He's going to get better and better and better. All right,
Absolutely.
we got that. But for the first game ever, I'm going to give him a thumbs up.
Oh, I give him 2 thumbs up too.
You didn't bring him up here because of a bad game.
No, I told him I brought him up here because he's a freshman and he didn't lose the game. Isn't that what freshmen do at quarterback?
That's exactly
First
right.
game of the season. So he did a great job, a good job for us. I'm not going to pat him on the back too much. He did a good job for us. But what I like about him is his growth potential. You saw him out here. He looks like he belongs on the football field at the varsity level already. And then all he's going to do is get better game after game, year after year. Great piece to have here at Eastridge for the next 4 years.
I agree with you. I think his lineman let him get hit twice tonight. That was their fault.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was a great game for see what it's all about. And Coach, we'll let you go. I know you want to talk to your rest of your team, and we want to talk to Kane and Ramey here. And appreciate you bringing him up. And we'll be back. I think we've got 3 of your games this year. So
Really?
yeah.
That's awesome.
We got one. Maybe are you at Prestonsburg?
No, they're here.
They're here.
They're here
It's
this year.
one of those games, and I think a Shelby Valley game is going to be
Great.
that's here too. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So we've got you a couple more times on the APSN network, and I'm anxious to see how this young fellow grows a little bit. We got to know each other a couple years ago when I was substituted at his junior high school. Looking at me, he's afraid I'm going to tell a story on this. I'm not going to tell that story. You let the fans find out for themselves.
All right.
All right, Coach. Thanks again.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now putting the headsets on. Way to go, son.
Thank you. Thank you.
Kanan Ramey. And Kanan, of course, I told Coach we met each other. I think you was a 7th grader at that time, weren't you?
Yeah.
And, man, I tell you what, you've grown a little bit since then.
Thank you. I've been trying to get in the weight room.
Well, it showed out there on the field. I saw you just with some hard hitting, getting your shoulders parallel to the ground and getting some extra yardage. I thought you did a really good job at that. Tell me, well, you were kind of joking around a little bit before the game with Coach, and early this season you hadn't even gotten here. what it was like as a freshman, your first high school football game, and you're the starting quarterback. How was the school day today for you?
Uh, I was a little nervous all day. You know, it's hard to change, and you know, in the locker room, it really hit me. Like I'm in high school now, and it's a lot harder competition, a lot bigger dudes, but I feel like we played pretty good, and I got my guys with me, so.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about the offense. You had some guys that really helped you out with some good routes and hard running, but the guys up front, I affectionately call them the Hogs, the
Oh
big
yeah,
guys. I mean, they did you a solid job tonight.
best O line in Pike County.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll tell you, I know you want to get this damp uniform off and get a good hot shower and get ready for your practice in the morning at 9 a.m. But thanks for being our first
Thank you.
football player of the game on the
Thank you.
APSN network. This is Kane and Ramey, everyone, and we'll say goodnight from Reese Ridge High School. The Warriors win it 22-6 over the Morgan County Cougars. We'll see you this week in volleyball and soccer action, and next Friday night we'll be at Floyd County Central as we'll have the Jaguars and their game, and McGoffin County comes from Salyersville, and we'll have that game for you here right here on APSN. Until that time, good night, everyone.